Hello and welcome to Formula Food for the Dutch Grand Prix, where this week we are cooking something that is neither from the season of the year we're in, that is not from the region of the Netherlands that we're racing in. It is just an interesting dish. It is Worstenbroodjen, I think. Basically translates to the English as sausage roll, and it's a very nice dish. Yes, Worstenbroodjen, it comes from the southern region of the Netherlands. I can't remember which region exactly, and it's traditionally eaten around Epiphany time, so early on in January, not the beginning of September. But anyway, that's besides the point. It looked like an interesting dish. It's technically a UNESCO World Heritage dish, I think, and since 1997 there has been a Great British Bake Off style cookery show where contestants compete to cook the best sausage roll, which sounds like my sort of TV show really. But anyway, it's a very important dish in the Netherlands, and that's what we're going to be attempting to cook today. And unlike a Greggs sausage roll that you'd find in the UK, it doesn't actually have pastry around the outside. We are again going to be going back to some lovely close-up hand shots of kneading, because we're making bread, and what you do is you make out a bread dough using a variety of ingredients in the description below, and you then cut it out into like a little oval, lay a little sort of hand-rolled sausage on it, fold the bread over it, then it all gets baked in the oven. Apparently. Fingers crossed. I've never tried it before. As usual, we don't pre-run, we don't try out the recipes beforehand. So, I've got the oven preheating, I've got some ingredients on the table there, I've got some meat behind the camera. Let's give this a bash. And here they are. Look at those, aren't they? Fantastic. Neatness, as ever, we can always work on. They aren't a tall uniform. They're spread out and sort of unravelled themselves a bit. This one sort of burst through its side wall a bit there. Oop. But these two look perfectly serviceable for whatever we've made of. It's been so long I've forgotten. But anyway, they're fresh out the oven, so we're going to do the stupid thing of immediately picking one up and trying to eat one. So this is probably the best looking of the bunch. Let's plate it up and we'll do a cross section, cut through it and see how it looks. So here we have it, our cross section of our brush bottom, or whatever it is. I can't remember. I've literally started cooking these at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's now just gone 11 o'clock at night. I did balls up the first dough mix. Wasn't happy with it, it was far too wet. This takes far more flour than you think it will need, so bear that in mind. But anyway, here it is. Here's how it looks, and it's sort of got the sausage bit in the middle and almost brioche style bread around the outside. Let's see what it tastes like. That's pretty good. I can see with house and practice, eventually have a recipe that you can nail on the dot. Could probably get a bit more flavour into the beef. Definitely worth adding some seasoning in there. I'm trying to think what we could put in there. I put a little bit of mace in there. Probably get away with a bit of paprika or nutmeg. That would really work quite nicely to go with the slightly sweeter bread. The actual bread itself, it's not silly sweet like a brioche, but it's just slightly sweet enough. Could probably like dice an onion into that, into like the meat mix. Could put like a curry sauce with it, a spicy tomato sauce, like you'd have with a currywurst. Now that would go a treat. Anyway, I think those, calling that a formula food success. Cheers.